The world of work is changing and students are not prepared. Let's talk about what's going on and why they don't have the resources that they need, the mindsets that they need to succeed in today's career environment. And we're going to look for a little bit of inspiration. First of all, the 100-year life talked about, at least to me, the first time how our institutions are not prepared to handle the incoming boost in longevity that's coming because of technological and biological changes in our environment. People are going to live for much, much, much longer. And our current school systems, work systems, retirement, healthcare is not optimized for this format. People's career journeys in over 100 years, it's going to look much different. There'll be times when you're on, times when you're off, and you need a radical self-reliance to thrive in a world where institutions aren't prepared to support you for the rest of your life. That's important context. We've talked a little bit about this when it comes to the chaos theory of careers. Big changes, unpredictability. We're talking about serendipity for the first time. Dr. Pryor, Dr. Bright, big inspirations for me and the challenge mindset about how to operate in this context. Now, they were inspired by Nassim Nicholas Taleb, who wrote The Black Swan. For our purposes, this might say, what if unpredictable events were going to be the biggest impact on your career? Forget planning, forget preparedness. Unpredictable events or black swans are actually what's going to move the needle for you in your career. How do you set yourself up to take advantage of this? How do you prepare and take this into account? His ideas about how to prepare and plan are fantastic. So, the old ideas from Bowles, what color is your parachute, may not apply as much. I've got a lot of respect for what impact Dr. Bowles had. Even one of my mentors, Rich Feller, who worked closely with Dick Bowles, will acknowledge the big difference this made to help people figure out who they are and the impact they want to have. But this might not be the book that we need to take us to the next level to help in this new environment. Is it this one? Is it the MBTI? Do what you are. Discover the perfect career. Through the secrets of your personality. What if your personality could lead you to multiple different career paths? This is not what we need. Some exciting advancements are that Dr. Savickas and many, many others through the career construction interview and other narrative tools and assessments have helped bring the importance of meaning, storytelling, crafting your story. And that's been a huge difference maker. I love this book because I like to use the career construction interview. I like to use to ask people about their favorite movies. However, I do not like to link those favorite movies in your career story back to an occupational title. It's not enough. It's not a good enough tool to understand the labor market. What do we need in the labor market? Well, Heather McGowan argued that because things will change so much, you need to be ready to adapt. Adaptability is the number one skill, number one tool our students need. And when they come to see you in a career conversation, they're thinking the opposite. I don't want to adapt. I want to find the one right perfect thing I need to do forever and lock that in. So preparing them to adapt is important in any conversation we have with them. Herminia Ibarra is a big inspiration for me because her book, Working Identity, demystifies how you reinvent yourself. Talks about the importance of reinvention, how you can reinvent yourself. This is targeted to high performers, but it's still a classic text in our world. And in my opinion, we need to go even further than what's recommended here by helping them understand the labor market through a challenge mindset. What's a challenge mindset? Well, that's what we're going to talk about in this certification in this video. Now, I've got a few more ideas that we can pull from. In this world of careers, you need to become so good they can't ignore you. Skill development, becoming good at what you do, is still one of the pillars of career development. We don't talk about it a lot or enough because we're focused on finding the right opportunities. But once you get there, get good at what you do. This is something that we can, a seed that we can plant for students to tell them, here's what's worth getting excited about. You'll get to be good at what you do. You'll get to contribute more. Once you're working, you need to figure out how work works. And becoming a linchpin, becoming important in your role, no matter what your function is. Seth Godin is probably the author I've read the most in my life, the most amount of books, and maybe the reason I became an entrepreneur. And he talks about how to work in books like Poke the Box, which is about innovation, or Linchpin, like what's your real, actual work in your organization? What's the problem you're trying to solve in your job? Sounds familiar? I think a lot of you have read Stephen Covey, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I'm thinking specifically here about the step that says start with the end in mind. This is an older book, but this is a classic way to think about having an effective career. I like the advice that comes from LinkedIn from Reid Hoffman that says you need to be the startup of you. Our students aren't prepared right now with this level of autonomy. They're not prepared to have the startup of you. They want to join, just like they were in school and things were taken care of for them, they want to join an organization that will take care of them. That's not what organizations want to do anymore. They even want to hire people that are the startup of themselves, and we need to guide them on how to do that. In The World Needs You, I argue that we've been pigeonholed as a field into being matchmakers, and gently we can help our students think more of us, think more about the help that we can provide, that we can help them become catalysts. We want to be catalysts for them, and they need to be catalysts in their career. So the matchmaking paradigm is over, given everything that we've just shared, given this context, given this mountain of evidence that things are changing. And AI is just one of the words to describe the technology and the changes that are happening. I wrote The World Needs You and intentionally left out the words artificial intelligence. Why is that? Well, first of all, let me say this book is written for the age of careers in the age of AI, because it's all about adaptability. It's all about understanding the labor market. It's all about understanding where you fit in. And those are even more relevant questions in the age of AI. Now, I believe that the words AI will not be part of our popular language in 2 years. I know that's a bold claim. Here's what I mean. How often did you use the word internet today? It's not the word that we use anymore. The internet's automatic. It's all around us. We don't need to name it. Somebody else takes care of it. It's just embedded in the other things that we do. The same thing will happen for AI. It's just going to be embedded. It's not something we talk about. We'll be way more specific. There'll be new words that we use. So what's more important than the technology changes, even though it's a big one, it's what do we do about it? This book is what do we do about it to prepare students for everything that's coming next. And we are the best people positioned to help them with our coaching skills, our listening skills, our expertise, our humility, our scientific mindset of trying things, our deep motivation to help people reach their potential. It's us. We can help them thrive, and I can't wait to take the next step on this journey with you.